we started by discussing the place of supply of services, where we understood section 12 when will apply of IGST Act. Location of supplier should be in India. Location of recipient also in India. Then the place of supply as per section 12 series. There are section 12 subsection 2 to section 12 subsection 14. There are so many subsections are there. In this process, I am bringing to notice section 12 subsection 2, which is a general provision. We also record in the last class. If there is no specific provision is specifically mentioned anywhere else, by default it falls under section 12 of the section 12 of section subsection 2. Section 12 subsection 2 is general provision. By default, as a cost accountant or a chartered accountant, if you provide these services having the place of business in Chennai to a person recipient in Mumbai who also in India, therefore location of supplier, location of recipient in India, in that case a cost accounting services, a chartered accounting services nowhere specifically mentioned, therefore we can refer the general rule by default section 12 subsection 2. Step 1, POS, place of supply. Here I mentioned place of supply in the given case is location of the recipient. If the recipient is a person. Step 2, if the recipient is a person, address of the recipient available with the supplier is the place of supply. And also we referred in the last class, sir, step 1, step 2 not applicable. In that case, the recipient registered, unregistered, we do not know. Address of the recipient not available, sir. In that case, step 3 says place of supply is equal to location of the supplier. Location of the supplier of service. In the last class, we referred and recorded the note also in the notebook. Am I right? All of you recorded immovable property related services. How to understand this? What do you mean by immovable property? Land, building, supply of services directly relating to an immovable property. In that case, architect services, interior decorating services, construction services, real estate agent services, chartered engineer services with regard to the real estate or construction nature. These and all are repair services to an immovable property. Any service in relation to an immovable property. Place of supply, I referred in the last class. Step 1, property in India. Yes, sir. Place of supply goes where the property is located. Immovable property is located. Sir, property outside India, sir. Is it so? Then in that case, place of supply is the location of the recipient. In the case of houseboat, vessel, which is located in India, the property, that means to say the boat has certain rooms, lodging accommodation purpose. The houseboat or the vessel is given on lodging accommodation. In that case, where the housing boat or the vessel is located is a place of supply if it is located in India. Sir, what about if located outside India? Then location of the recipient as same as we understood in the case of an immovable property. If the property located in India, place of supply is equal to location of the property. If the property is located outside India, in that case, place of supply is equal to location of the recipient. Restaurant services, catering services, followed by beauty treatment services, personal grooming services, fitness services, health care services relating to cosmetic plastic surgery services. In all these cases, place of supply is where these services are actually performed. Where these services are actually performed. is the place of supply. I will provide one example. You are able to catch hold my example easily. Dear friends, my name is Anna Caterers. I am a registered person. Where? In the state of Tamil Nadu. Anna Caterer, located in Chennai, a registered person in Tamil Nadu under GST. Infosys Bangalore approached me, sir, we want your catering on daily basis. Morning flight at 7 o'clock. You please send goods, that particular what we can call food item, namely the so and so menu. You please send by 7 o'clock flight from Chennai. It will be landing to Bangalore at 8 a.m. and by the time it reaches to our office, it will be 11 a.m. Then my staff will be consumed that by 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. they will consume the particular food. I said yes, monthly they have to. I said you have to pay monthly 5 lakh rupees. They accepted. Supplier is from Chennai. Recipient is from Bangalore. Now, I cook the food in Chennai, transport it all the way from Chennai to Bangalore. What is the place of supply? Where the services are actually performed, means the food is given to the recipient for consumption. Where the goods has the particular food consumed in the place of Infosys Bangalore. Resultantly, place of supply goes to Bangalore. Location of supplier in Chennai. It is interstate supply. Whatever the fees 5 lakh I am charging as an Anna caterers, I am liable to pay on that IGST only. Even though I may be serve the food or catering service provided outside India, recipient in India, but delivered outside India food. In that case, also place of supply goes to outside India. In that case, interstate supply, liable to pay IGST. It cannot be called as export of services. Reason, for export of services, we have a definition, my dear. Section 2, subsection 6 of the IGST refers, export of services means the supplier of service from India, the recipient of service from outside India. But here recipient is from India. Food only served outside India. In that case, it cannot be called export of services. IGST will apply. Here, one by one I will refer. First point, I am referring here. First point. Architect in Delhi design a building in Goa. Architect is from Delhi, designed to construct a building in Goa. What is the place of play? Goa. Perfectly correct. How can you say Goa? You are right. How can you say Goa? You have to give explanation. Yeah, excellent. Immovable property is in India. Therefore, place of supply goes where the property is located or intended to be located. Maybe going to upcoming property. No problem. Which is in India only. Therefore, place of supply is equal to location of the property. Excellent. Perfect. Coming to the second point. Second one. Catering services. Where catering provided at Pune wedding. What is the place of supply? Catering services provided where? At Pune wedding. Wedding. I provide catering services. What is the place of supply? Where the performance actually performed. Pune. Now coming to the other point. Restaurant services, catering services, beauty treatment services, personal grooming services, fitness services, health related services, including cosmetic and plastic surgery services. Place of supply is goes where the services are actually performed. actually where you perform, that is the place of supply. Good. Further, I am referring here. Section 12, subsection 5. Training and performance appraisal services. What is the place of supply if a registered person supplied training and performance appraisal services? Dear friends, place of supply is location of the recipient. If the recipient is a registered person, location of the recipient, if the recipient is a registered person. Sir, what about if the recipient is unregistered person? No problem. Place of supply goes to where the performance of services are performed. The location where the services are actually performed is the place of supply. One example. I am Mr. Rafi, GST consultant from Chennai. I am a registered person. I provide these services to a Delhi based company employs GST classes. Where I performed this? In Chennai I performed, because Delhi based company employees came all the way from Delhi to Chennai to my place to have the training in GST. Delhi based company being a recipient, registered person. Now you tell me, my dear friends, for me, I am a supplier of service of training in GST to Delhi based company. If so, where I performed? In Chennai. They came to my place, employees came to my place. But the Delhi based company being a recipient, registered person. What is the place of supply for me? A place of supply where it is going to be go. Delhi. Excellent. Hats off to the answer. Delhi. Why? Recipient is a registered person. The place where you performed services immaterial. As long as the service belongs to training and performance appraisal, the recipient registered person, the location of the recipient is only the place of supply, irrespective of the place where you actually perform the services. In India, I was in immaterial. Sir, suppose if the Delhi based company says, Rafi sir, we have not opted in registration, we are 100% GST law set by Delhi company, but their employees came to my place in Chennai to have training in GST. I provide the training to Delhi based company, which is a registered unregistered person, to their employees in Chennai. In that case, place of supply goes to Chennai. Location of supplier Chennai, place of supply also Chennai. For the supplier, it is liable to pay in CGST and SGST because it is a intrastate supply. Let us have example. Training services. Training in Hyderabad for Mumbai company. Mumbai company registered person, for their employees given the training in Hyderabad. In that case, the recipient is Mumbai based company, registered person. What is the place of supply? Mumbai. Reason? Because the recipient is a registered person. If so, irrespective of the place where the performance actually performed, the place of supply goes to location of the recipient. Training in performance appraisal. Sir, training we understand, sir. What is the performance appraisal? Performance appraisal means evaluating the employee's performance based on their past period of experience. If the employer want to give to their employees promotions, employer want to give to the employees certain monetary incentives based on the performance of the employer will provide. In that case, employer do not know which employee performed well manner because there are 1,000+ employees in the organization. Therefore, they appointed me, Rafi sir, you please come and evaluate our employee performance by conducting the various means and tests and identify the best employees. To them we want to give some monetary gift as well as promotions in the organization. As I told you, I came from Chennai to the company. My company, that is the company appointed me to have performance appraisal, is in Hyderabad based company. For example, I'm telling you, I came to Hyderabad and evaluate each employee performance over a period of 1 month and prepared a report. I prepared a report, a simplified report, employee wise, rank wise. I prepared and given to employer. Employer happy and they paid the fees to me. Supplier is from Chennai. Performance were performed appraisal in Hyderabad. For whom? Hyderabad based company. Hyderabad based company registered person in Hyderabad. In that case, place of supply is Hyderabad. If unregistered person, but I performed where? In Hyderabad only. Therefore, place of supply goes for me Hyderabad only. Though the supplier coming from Chennai, for supplier, location of supplier is Chennai, place of supply goes to Hyderabad in my given example. In that case, it is interstate supply liable for IGST. Because supplier point of view only, you have to look the transaction. Further, so far so good. Now I am bringing here example, one example I am bringing here for information. A Delhi based training company provides leadership training to employees of a registered company in Mumbai. A supplier is from Delhi, provide these services to registered person, leadership training to their employees, which is a registered company in Mumbai. If so, place of supply goes to where? The location of the recipient, because recipient is a person. Even though the training is conducted in Bangalore, performance were performed in Bangalore, but for whom I perform the services of training leadership? To a Mumbai based company which is a registered person. If that is the case, recipient is a person. Enough. The location of the recipient is the supply irrespective of the place where I actually performed. In our given example, I performed training to the employees of the Mumbai based company in Bangalore. So what? The place of supply will be Mumbai, recipient location. The key element here is the recipient is a registered person. Sir, if the recipient is a registered person, is it so? Then the place of supply goes to where the performance actually performed. Now you tell me, my dear friends, in the given example, assume a scenario, the recipient Mumbai based company, unregistered person, place of supply Bengaluru, that's it, where the performance actually performed, that's it. Example 2 I am bringing here. The same Delhi based company conduct a public workshop in Bangalore for unregistered individuals. Public workshop means training. Workshop means training. To whom? To unregistered individuals. Where performed? In Bangalore. What is the place of supply? Is Bangalore. Even though the recipient may be participated from all over India. Regardless of the location of the recipient, the place of supply goes to location where the performance actually performed, because the recipient is unregistered person. Section 12, subsection 6. Admission to an event. Event. What event you are talking? It may be cultural event, it may be artistic event, it may be sporting event, it may be scientific event, it may be educational event, it may be entertainment event. What for? We are going to watch, we are going to enjoy, not to perform our talent over there. It is not so. We are going to watch cultural event. we are going to watch artistic event, sporting event. நம்ம பார்க்க போகிறோம், என்ஜாய் பண்ண போகிறோம். அங்கே போயிட்டு அதுக்கு அட்மிஷன் டிக்கெட் வாங்கணும். In that case, admission to events, place of supply goes where the event is held. Location where the event is actually held is called place of supply. Sir, held outside India? Outside India place supply. Here there is no confusion. Only thing is supplier of service and the recipient of service must be from India. It is sufficient for cultural event, scientific event, sporting event, scientific event, educational event, and the entertainment event. In all these events, admission to நம்ம ticket வாங்கிட்டு போறோம். We are buying the ticket and going there. That buying the ticket may be through online. Somebody asked a doubt. In the last class when I complete, that performance training provided through online, sir. So what? As long as the recipient registered person, so long the recipient address is the recipient location is the place supply. In the case of training, performance appraisal. Sir, online provide பண்ணிட்டீங்க sir. Okay, to whom? To registered person. So recipient place is the place supply. If the recipient is an unregistered person, training is provided through online. In that case, where the performance actually performed, where I performed, supplier performed where? Where the supplier is located. From Chennai, I provided online coaching, training to unregistered persons. Performance where performed by me in Chennai is the place supply. Confusion பண்ணிக்க வேண்டாம். Recipient registered person, location of the recipient. Somebody asked a doubt, excellent doubt in the last class. புரியுதா ராஜா நான் சொல்றது? Now coming to admission to events, cultural events, artistic event, scientific event, education event, entertainment event. I purchased a ticket through online to watch IPL match. IPL is a sporting event, entertainment event. So I purchased ticket through online. So what? Where the event actually held is the place of supply. It may be held in India, it may be held outside India also. No problem. Place of supply goes where the event actually held. அவ்வளவுதான். Practical examples. Tickets sold in Delhi for a Mumbai concert. Concert is an event, you know, concert. The 3 or more group of artists performing the art, dance, music, that, this. In that case, gathering, huge gathering, round up, அப்படி dance விளையாட்டு இருப்பாங்க இல்லையா, music performance, singing song, pop song, that, this going on. So for which we purchase ticket to go and dance. In that case, what is the place of supply? Where the event actually held. Where the event held. Tickets are sold in Delhi for Mumbai concert. So the concert is the event is. So second point, Raja. Online booking from Bangalore for Goa Film Festival. I am booking from Bangalore through online for Goa Festival, Film Festival. Film Festival also is an event. What is the place of supply? Goa. Because the event taken place in Goa. Is clear, my dear sir? Corporate booking from Chennai for Kolkata sports event. A corporate booking from Chennai for Kolkata sport event. The sporting event going to take place where? Kolkata. Place of place also Kolkata. What is the difficulty? Where the event actually held is a place of play. For the admission to an event, cultural event, scientific event, sporting event, entertainment event, education event, entertainment events, where the event actually held is a place of supply. If the sporting event held Abu Dhabi, place of place Abu Dhabi, but supplier of service, recipient of service from India. That is important. Place of supply for admission to event. Furthermore, one example I am bringing here. A ticket purchased online in Delhi for a concert in Mumbai will have a place of supply in Mumbai only, even though the ticket was bought online and the customer is in Delhi. As long as the admission to an event, then the place of supply goes to where the event actually held is a concert. Several performers performing show and many of audience like you and me buying the tickets and going admission to that event is where the event actually held. It is held in Mumbai, therefore the concert held in Mumbai, place of it goes to Mumbai. Further, my dear friend, section 12.7, event organization. How we should understand the concept. What event organizing? Cultural event organizing, artistic event organizing, sporting event organizing by an organizer, scientific event organizing by an organizer, educational event organizing by an educational event organizer. Entertainment event is conducting by an entertainment event company, which includes conference, fair, exhibition, celebration, or similar events like that. Here only be careful. There are 3 steps. Step 1. For organizing of an event, place of supply is equal to location of the recipient if the recipient is a registered person. If the recipient is an unregistered person, event organizing services, place of supply is equal to location where the event is being held. Location where the event being held. Actually, where the event has been taken place is the place of supply. If such event is taken place outside India, step 3, place of supply, location of the recipient. So here little bit more memory recall required. Simple. Memory recall only required here, nothing else. Place of supply for event organization. A person organizing an event. A person organizing an event. For him, what is the place of supply? Hey, have you provided these services to a registered person? Yes, sir. Then the recipient and the location of the recipient is the place of supply. That's it. Irrespective of the place where it is held, immaterial. No, sir. My recipient is unregistered person, sir. Is it so? Yes, sir. Then for event organizer, place of supply is equal to where the event actually organized or where the event actually held is the place of supply. Sir, if I provide the services of event organizing to unregistered person outside India, sir, in that case, the location of the recipient is the place of supply. Location of the recipient is the place of supply. Examples, one by one. If the recipient is a registered person, as you are aware of that, irrespective of the event actually organized, the location of the recipient is the place of supply. If the recipient is a registered person. One example. A Delhi-based company hires a Mumbai event organizer for conference in Bangalore. A Delhi-based company hires event organizer for organizing a conference in Bangalore. Location of supplier, event organizer from Mumbai. Recipient of service, a Delhi-based company, Delhi. Event organized, conference organized at Bangalore. Irrespective of the place where the event actually held, place of supply goes to location of the recipient because the recipient is a registered person. So place of supply is equal to Delhi, the recipient Delhi. Second point, an Ahmedabad company engages a Chennai event planner for a product launch in Kolkata. So supplier of service is Chennai event planner. Chennai, location of supplier. Recipient, Ahmedabad company, recipient. But the event where taken place, product launch event in Kolkata. So place of supply goes to Ahmedabad. Reason? Recipient is a registered person. If so, for event organizer, the place of supply is location of the recipient, even though the event may be held wherever it may be. As long as the recipient registered person, place of supply goes to location of the recipient only in the given case. If the event organizer provides the organizing of an event where the recipient is an unregistered person, place of supply goes where the event is being held in India. An unregistered NGO in Pune hires an event manager for book fair in Mumbai. Unregistered person NGO, where they are located in Pune, they receive the services of organizing of a book fair event from an event organizer wherever he may be in India, provide these services to a particular NGO in Pune, supplier, namely the event organizer, conduct the book fair event in Mumbai. In that case, in India. As long as the recipient is a registered person, event organizer provide the services of an event organizing services, place of supply goes to where the event is organized in India. It is here Mumbai, place of supply also Mumbai. Similar to that, a private individual organizes a wedding in Goa through a Delhi-based planner. Delhi-based planner is the event organizer and the recipient of service unregistered individual. The recipient received wedding organizing services from a Delhi-based event organizer. Wedding took place in Goa. Event took place in Goa. Then the place goes to Goa because the recipient is an unregistered person. The event took place outside India. The place of supply is not outside India. The location of the recipient is the place of supply. Look here. Location of recipient. Mr. Velu, a well-known comedian from Chennai, organizes a stage show in Japan. Event organized, entertainment event organized in Japan. Supplier from India. Recipient also from India. For organizing the stage show, he takes the services from a Mumbai-based event organizer. Location of supplier Mumbai. Recipient from Chennai. Event organized in Japan. Recipient is unregistered person. Or the recipient is a registered person. If so, event organized outside India, the recipient location is the place of supply. Namely, Chennai is the place of supply. Further, a Mumbai-based event organizer arranges a conference in Singapore to a Chennai-based company. Sir, Chennai-based company, recipient sir, registered person sir, location of the recipient. Sir, Chennai-based company, unregistered person sir. Then, where the event actually held in India? It is held outside India, Singapore. In that case, location of supplier for whom place of supply goes to location of the recipient. If the event held outside India, location of the recipient. If the event held in India, recipient registered person, recipient location is the place of supply. Event held in India, but supply provided to unregistered person, where the event actually held in India is the place of supply. Section 12(8), place of supply under IGST Act. Transportation of goods services. It may be by rail, by vessel, by whatever may be the mode of transport. That's not a problem. By rail, by air also no problem. By road. Transportation of goods. These services supplied to whom? Supplied to a registered person, sir. Very good. Place of supply is equal to where the location of the recipient, where the recipient is located. See here, where the location is the location of the recipient, regardless of pickup or delivery of points. Engana vattam engana potom. Recipient registered person, then the POS, place of supply, equal to location of the recipient. In the case of supply of goods, transportation of goods, not sale of goods. Sale of goods, supply of goods. I'm talking about transportation of goods. Service nature only I'm referring. Supply of services. Sir, recipient not a registered person, sir. Unregistered person, sir. Oh, unregistered person. In that case, place of supply is equal to location where the goods are handed over for transportation. Goods are handed over for transportation. Where the place where the goods are handed over for its transportation is the place of supply, irrespective of the location of the recipient. If the recipient is an unregistered person, if the recipient is a registered person, the recipient location is the place of supply, irrespective where the goods are handed over. Chennai transporter providing transportation of goods from Mumbai to Kolkata and receive the freight from Mumbai person. Who is a registered person? Seller is a registered person. Buyer is in Kolkata. Who provide the service of transportation of goods? Chennai transporter. What is the place of supply if the goods are moving here in the given case from Mumbai? Goods are moving to Kolkata. In that case, Mumbai fellow is a registered person. What is the place of supply? Mumbai. Perfect. Location of supplier from Chennai. Interstate supply. Assume a scenario. Goods are handed over at Mumbai by registered person Mumbai, but transportation to Kolkata buyer. Kolkata buyer is an unregistered person. Kolkata buyer is a unregistered person. Such unregistered person, Kolkata buyer, paying the freight to transporter who is from Chennai. In that case, supplier of service, transporter Chennai. Recipient of service, Kolkata buyer, who is an unregistered person. In this given scenario, what is the place of supply? Mumbai. Why Mumbai, Amma? Excellent. Excellent. In the case where if the recipient is an unregistered person, place of supply is equal to the place, location where the goods are handed over for its transportation to the transporter. Now goods are moving by air cargo from Chennai to Kolkata via Hyderabad. I load the goods at Chennai. I am a seller of the goods, registered person. Air cargo operator providing transportation of goods by air. The Chennai supplier of the goods load the goods into that particular aircraft. Chennai person is a registered person, supplier of the goods. Goods buyer, Kolkata fellow. Kolkata fellow is the buyer who is also a registered person. Kolkata buyer, being a registered person, is a recipient of the transportation of goods services, paid the freight to Delhi transporter. Now goods are moving from Chennai to Kolkata via Hyderabad. Look here. Take off. Yes. It reaches to Kolkata. In the given case, who is the supplier? Delhi transporter. Recipient, Kolkata buyer who paid the freight. Who is the registered person? What is the place of supply for Delhi transporter? Kolkata. Excellent. Because recipient registered person. Is clear? Suppose if the Kolkata buyer is a registered person, who paid the freight? Supplier is a Delhi transporter, recipient is a Kolkata buyer, and registered person. What is the place of supply? Chennai. Because the goods are handed over Chennai seller at Chennai to the transporter for its transportation. Got the clarity, my dear sir? One more example, my dear. Air cargo operator operating a flight, cargo flight from Chennai to Thailand. You know, Thailand here, Thailand, outside India. Thailand, Bangkok for the goods. Chennai nande. Now, air cargo transporter, supplier of service, Delhi. He's a Delhi transporter. And the person who is supplying that goods in Chennai, who is a registered person. Now the goods are moving from Chennai to Thailand, Bangkok. In that case, location of supplier, Delhi air cargo. Recipient of service, Chennai, supplier of the good, Chennai fellow, registered person. What is the place of supply? Where the recipient has the place of this location of the recipient. Because recipient registered person amma. Even though recipient unregistered person, place of supply goes to Chennai only. Reason? The goods are handed over by recipient of service to the transporter at Chennai for its transportation. If the recipient is a registered person, where the goods are handed over for transportation is the place of supply. Is it clear? Section 12, subsection 9. Passenger transportation services. Transport of passengers by rail, by bus, by air, by rail, through a particular cruise. You know, cruise vessel carrying the passengers, as the case may be. Simple. Place of supply is equal to location of the recipient. If the recipient is a person. If the recipient is an registered person, where the passenger begins the journey, embarks, departures, begins his journey from Engarande. Passenger begins the journey, not the aircraft or vessel or the vehicle. Passenger for the journey is the place of supply. First is rendu papam, 1 and 2. Then we come to point number 3. Point number 3, right to passage, later on I will come. Generally, transportation of passengers, whatever may be the mode, the location of the recipient is the place of supply if the recipient is a registered person. If the recipient is a registered person, where the passenger begins their journey is the place of supply. See, let us see examples. First example I am taking here. Assume a scenario, recipient is a registered person, then the location of recipient, irrespective of the passenger from where he travels, from where he start his business, his journey, immaterial. Recipient location only the place of play if the recipient is a registered person. Example, a Mumbai-based company books flight tickets for its employees through a Delhi-based travel company for travel from Chennai to Kolkata. Delhi-based company is a registered person for their employee travel purpose from where to where? From Chennai to Kolkata traveling purpose. They book the ticket through a particular air travel agent. Who is a supplier of service? Air travel operator. Air travel operator, not agent. Air travel operator is a supplier of passenger transport services. Recipient, a Mumbai-based company, registered person. But passengers traveling from where to where? From Chennai to Kolkata. In that case, irrespective of from where the passenger travel, as long as the recipient is a registered person, so long place of supply goes to location of the recipient. Where the recipient located? Mumbai. Place of supply also Mumbai, because the recipient is a registered person, regardless of the travel route. If the recipient is an unregistered person, if the recipient is a unregistered person, place of supply goes to passenger begins their journey. Example, an individual books a train ticket from Bangalore to Hyderabad through IRCTC. From where he start the journey? From Bangalore. Place of supply goes to Bangalore. Now I am referring to you point number 3. A right to passage. What do you mean it? Right to passage means what? Seasonal tickets. You are coming to classes daily and going. You used to buy seasonal ticket monthly. You may be coming by local train. You may be coming by bus, city bus, whatever may be. So such a monthly pass, what you purchase, is called as right to passage. In that case, place of supply, location of the recipient. If the recipient address known, if the recipient is a registered person, location of the recipient. If the recipient is an unregistered person, the address of the recipient is the place of supply. Step 1. If location of the recipient not available, in that case, step 2 says that location of supplier only when the step 1 not known. Example. If you refer here example, this example, right to passage, place of supply, location of the recipient. If the recipient address is available, if the recipient address not available, location of supplier is the place of supply. Example, a passenger purchased a monthly bus pass in Delhi. If the passenger's address is known, that becomes the place of supply, is at Delhi. If the address is unknown, the place of supply will be the location of the operator who issues the pass. Is nothing but supplier of service, is the place of supply. Section 12, subsection 10, very important. Services on board conveyance. You know conveyance. Solungu pakla. I told already, conveyance includes. Solunum, you have to say to me, my dear friends. Conveyance includes vehicle, excellent, vessel, aircraft, rail. This we call conveyance. Services on board conveyance means facilities provided during the journey to the passengers. It may be by road, in a bus, by vehicle, or it may be by train, or it may be by air in aircraft, or it may be through cruise, maybe vessel. While during the journey, services are offered. Restaurant services, video game services, movies, these are all provided facilities. In that case, place of supply is equal to the first scheduled point of departure. First scheduled point of departure of that conveyance. Examples are plenty, one by one here referring. First case, this paranga, you refer this. The first one I am referring, first one. Flight services, transportation of services. On a Delhi to Mumbai flight, despite consuming in-flight meals, mid-flight over different states, a scheduled point of departure Delhi for a flight, flying Delhi to Hyderabad, Hyderabad to Bangalore, Bangalore to Chennai, Chennai to Cochin. But first scheduled departure point, Delhi, is a place of supply if the services are provided on board conveyance to the passengers. So place of supply here is first scheduled departure point, which is Delhi. You take this cruise. You take a cruise. For an international cruise from Chennai to Singapore, first scheduled departure point is Chennai. Or onboard services, entertainment, movie services, dining services, restaurant services, have Chennai as a place of supply. Reason? It is first scheduled departure point of the cruise is from Chennai. Facility provided on board conveyance to passengers, first scheduled departure point. Likewise, in a case of train, for a train services, during a Bangalore to Kolkata train journey, Wi-Fi subscriptions and meals services maintain Bangalore as place of supply. Why? Because the train scheduled departure from Bangalore to Kolkata. During the journey, they provide the meals, they provide the Wi-Fi facilities, that provide this and this. These all service place of supply is equal to first scheduled departure point of the conveyance, which is in the given case Bangalore is the place of supply. Regardless of consumption, location, in between wherever you may consume immaterial or not consume immaterial, supply taken place enough. In that case, first scheduled departure point of the conveyance, the train, is a place of supply in a given example. Section 12(11) of IGST. Telecommunication services. If there are fixed line installed services are provided for the broadband and all, place of supply is equal to the place where the fixed line installed is the place of supply. Mobile services, billing address. Internet services, billing address of the recipient is the place of supply. Now you cannot say, sir, recipient address not available, sir. You cannot say. Reason, as per the recent TROI regulations, telecommunications regulatory body, TROI said all service provider of telecommunication services should know to whom they are providing services. Their address must be obtained with a clear-cut manner. Therefore, fixed lines are installed where the fixed lines are installed for broadband is the supply. In the case of mobile services, internet services provided for telecommunication purpose, the billing address of the recipient is the place of supply. As simple as that. A company in Mumbai installs a landline connection in their Delhi office. The place of supply is Delhi, where the fixed line is physically installed. For multi-location installations, each line place of supply is determined separately based on the installation location. If two or more installations, two or more states, each state installation is a place of supply. Second example, a customer with billing address in Chennai uses mobile services while traveling in Kolkata. So what? A place of goes to location of the billing address of the recipient, namely Chennai. For corporate mobile connections, the billing address of the company is the place of supply, not the individual users of that particular mobile services, where the mobile services are given by the company to their employees. In that case, the services for availing mobile services, company given their address, company address as a recipient is the place of supply, billing address. Further, a customer with the Bangalore billing address use the broadband services in their vacation home in Goa. So what? Billing address where? Bangalore. Place supply goes to Bangalore. For Wi-Fi hotspot services, the billing address of the subscriber is the place of supply, not the location of usage where they are going to use that. Banking and financial services. Banking company services. Step 1, step 2. With that, you get the POS. Place of supply is equal to, for banking services, the location of the recipient. If the recipient address available with the supplier. Step 2. If the recipient location is unavailable, location of supplier is the place of supply. Step 1, recipient location available is the place of supply. Not available, location of supplier. As simple as that. Example are as follows. Example, location of supplier, location of recipient, address available, location of recipient, place of supply is equal to location of the recipient. When the available in the records, recipient address available in the records of the supplier is the place of supply, location of supplier. Location of recipient is the place of supply. One example, a Delhi-based company gets financial advisory services from a Mumbai bank. So, Delhi-based company given their address to the banker, Mumbai bank. So, Mumbai bank provides the services to a customer whose address available with them. Place of supply equal to location of the recipient. Recipient where? Delhi. So, place of equal to Delhi. Second case, an individual in Kolkata opens a saving bank account through a bank's Chennai branch. Of course, unless the account holder a person going to be account holder, unless he provide his KYC, know your customer, banker won't permit to open the account. Therefore, the address of the recipient is available with the banker. The place of supply equal to recipient location is the place here, Kolkata, in a given example. Further, if location of the recipient not available, location of the recipient not available, yes sir. In that case, location of the supplier is the place of supply. Location of supplier is the place of supply. A student gets demand draft service at a Jaipur bank branch. Student required to give his profile or what? He is coming for employment or what? No, he want to take only a DD for small amount to join a particular course. Therefore, student paid the demand draft charges to the banker. Banker provide the DD services. In that case, address of the recipient not available with the banker. In that case, place of supply equal to location of the supplier, namely the banker. Second case, one more example. Cash deposit in a Bangalore ATM. Place of supply is Bangalore branch location. Reason, cash deposit in a Bangalore ATM where the recipient is not known. In that case, address not available. In that case, banker where located a ATM branch? Bangalore. Place of goes to Bangalore. Insurance services. Adi banking, in insurance. For insurance service consider, place of supply is equal to location of the recipient. If the recipient is a registered person, place of supply is the recipient location. If a unregistered person, recipient unregistered person, in such cases, address of the recipient available with the supplier is the place of supply. You cannot say, sir, the recipient address not available. In that case, to whom you providing services? Hawala transaction or what? Therefore, a insurance company cannot say, I provide the services to customer whose address not available with us. Like that, insurance company not able to say, cannot able to say, because there is IRDA regulations. Insurance company should provide services only by having KYC, know your customer. If the recipient registered person, recipient address is the place of supply. Recipient location is the place of supply. Recipient unregistered person, the recipient address is the place of supply. Examples are as follows. In a given case, a Mumbai-based registered company buys group health insurance from a Delhi insurer. Supplier of service in Delhi insurer. Recipient of service Mumbai based company registered person. In that case, place of supply equal to the recipient location, because the recipient is a registered person. Place of Mumbai. A registered business in Chennai gets vehicle fleet insurance from a Kolkata insurer. Supplier of service Kolkata. Insurance is received by a registered company in Chennai. In that case, place of supply is equal to Chennai. Location of the recipient. If the recipient is an unregistered person, individual, if recipient is an individual, unregistered person, individuals, unregistered person, in that case, address of the recipient is available with the supplier. He is the place of supply. Example, refer here. An individual in Bangalore purchases life insurance from an insurer Hyderabad branch. So, where the recipient is located in Bangalore. Location of supplier, insurer company from Hyderabad. Place of supply is equal to location of individual Bangalore is the place of supply, because recipient is an unregistered person. Address of the recipient is the place of supply. Second case, a home owner in Pune gets property insurance through an agent in Mumbai. So, insurance company providing loss of the house risk coverage to house owner, individual. In that case, place of supply equal to the individual house owner. Where located in Pune is the place of supply. Pune is the place of supply. See here, Pune is the place of supply. So the last point, but not the least, very important, referring to you, section 12, subsection 14, advertisement services to government. Advertisement services to government, central government, state government, or local authority, or governmental authority, like the statutory bodies. In that case, supply of advertisement services to government entities. In that case, place of supply is equal to where the advertisement is provided. In which state? Tamil Nadu state is the place of supply. Sir, Tamil Nadu state provide advertisement and also Kerala state. Then the two states is the place of supply, two places. What advertisement? One example. Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana means the construction of houses for the needy persons under the scheme of Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. Or a case like this, the government nowadays coming out with the slogans to meet the objectives for development of India, New India, Digital India, advertisement regarding Digital India. A advertising company provided to display in the whole by way of hoardings where in New Delhi, Digital India advertisement, Make in India advertisement. In that case, where the advertisement is provided in the state of Delhi, place of supply goes to Delhi. Sir, Delhi as well as Hyderabad, sir, Telangana, place of supply goes to each state or UT where the advertisement has been displayed.